so we're gonna go over multiplying decimals. All right. So as I already stated, when you multiply the decimal, right, the way you gotta do it is you have to treat the decimal like it's a whole number, and then you have to treat the decimal like it's a whole number, and then multiply it like treat the decimal like it's a whole number, and then multiply the and then return the decimal back to where it was, right? So if you have 3.5 times 2, right, this becomes, you imagine that the decimal point is not there, right? So it becomes 35 times 2, and then 70, right? But because we have this little decimal point here, right, because we moved it, we have to move it back to where it was. So this becomes 7, right? All right, so we have 1.3 times 5 is the same thing. We have 1.3, this becomes 13 times 5. This is 65, but because we have this little decimal point here, we have to move it back, so this becomes 6.5. Okay? Do the same thing here. We have 7.7 times 9. This becomes 77 times 9. This is 693, but because we have to move it back 1 unit, this becomes 69.3. Okay? We have 3.7 times 4. This becomes 3.7 times, this becomes 37 times 4. So 144, 148, so 8, 12, 4, 8, so it becomes 14.8. This becomes 4.4 times 3. This becomes 44 times 3, which is 12, 13. Let me move it, this is 13.2, right? We have 3.9 times 4. This becomes 9 times 4 is 36. This is 3. 14 of 2 is 12. 15. So it becomes 15.6. Right, this becomes 8.4 times 6. This becomes 84 times 6. 8 times 6 is 48, 50. This is 50.4. 8.1 times 2. This is 2. This is 16.2. 9.1 times 3 is 3, 27.3. Right. And this becomes 5.4 times 5. This becomes 54 times 5. 20, 27. Move to best place is 27.0. 3.5 times 7 is 15. 3, 21, 24. This becomes 24.5. 1.6 times 5. 0, 3, this is 8, this is 8. 9.1 times 4 is 4, 36.4. Okay, so basically when you multiply the decimal, all you gotta do basically is you just gotta treat it like it's you gotta treat the decimal like it's a whole number. Once you treat the decimal like it's a whole number, you multiply it as if it's a regular whole number, and then you move the decimal place back to where it was. So we have 3.5, right? You can also do it like this, 3.5 times 2. This becomes 35 times 2, which is 30 over 5, 2, 60, 10, 70, and move it back to 7. It's the same thing. All right?